Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Nike Can Do It. In this video, I'll be reviewing two more of my Gucci sneakers. And these are my Gucci Gold and White Basketball. And this is also another one, the red high top with Gucci in the back. Let's get into it. Disclaimer, all shoes reviewed in my videos are owned by me. They have been worn and I'm reviewing based on my experience and owning for a period of time. Everyone's experiences is different, so I'm doing a review based on my findings, the downfall, the upside of owning these shoes for over a period of time, what they look like now compared to when they were bought, and what this look like. So let's get into it. I've had these shoes for a while, and as you know, my YouTubers, these shoes have been out for a while. But over the years, they have been taking a beating. And the wear on the bottom is pretty modest compared to how long these have been out, how much I've worn them. And the reason for, as I said, for some of my reviews is just persons might be looking to buy retros of these. Probably go to the retro store, see them online, and you want to buy. My finding is that over time, the gold fades. The gold, it fades. The white dye that dyes the leather, it tends to fade. So it gives you that faded look. On the back, the gold, it fades. And when it fades, it kind of gives you that brown brass look and stuff like that. Because the material is so rough, even for me, I didn't even try to condition this because I know that it's not everything you could put on certain materials. So you see you got heavy creasing in the front. As I said, this is old. This shoes is old, it's aged. But I'm just doing this review for people who might want to be interested in getting one as a part of their collection, or they have one. But this is my review based on me owning for a while. And I just want to highlight the downfalls of how from this. And my observation is that when the gold fades, the gold, it fades out. It fades out. And when it fades out, that's how it looks. And the material for the bottom is pretty good. I still wear these. I still rock these. I still rock all my shoes. And on the uppers up here, the leather is still in pretty decent condition. As I said, my only issue is that it fades when you wipe it. And I use light water to clean my shoes, and I try everything to keep it good. And the bottom here is kind of like yellow, and I'm not gonna put no chemical just to create more issues. So this is what it looks like. So if you have one in your closet, you have one in your collection, this is what it looks like a couple years later when you wear them for a while. And this is what the condition in years later. So I'm gonna move on to my high top. And this video, my issue that I had with this, the dye from the leather dye inside, you can see how it's red. The dye transfer from the shoe onto the inside of the shoe. And when I clean this, I have to be very, very, very careful how I do it. And I always go to my go-to: liquid soap and water, light spritz. The issue that I have with this, the red sometimes tends to run on the white part. So if you wait in the rain or you get wet, you might see the dye comes on the white part. But I know how to correct it. I use my light brush, soap and water, light rag, you wipe. It might take a little bit of while to get out. And you do not want to rub it too much, like here, because when you rub it, it removes the the dye from the white dye, so it goes down to the actual color of what the material underneath is. This one here, it does have a few wrinkles and stuff like that. On one of these, see on the inside you have, but this stand up test, and in all my videos I always say, I travel a lot of places and I take my stuff with me and I put them through the test, and this stands up over time. I have a friend, I know one person who literally has one of these. I've seen people out in these and they are worn to the T. Mine have a high visible worn in the bottom, and that's normal. And mine have a scratch right here, and this scratch is caused by the boot is big, the shoes is big, it's chunky, so when you walk you find that you might hit here or here, so you might put a little gush in the leather. But these are retros, these are in the classic department, so over time they stand up, and I do say Gucci did a good job. They're very rare. Not ever, you don't see them much, but when you see people who has them, they'll step out. I see people in the summertime, especially in the park, they step out. They got the black, the blue, different, the white. You also have the one with a slip in my head right now with a horse bit around the back. You have the one with the Freya in here. I think it's a head in here. I forgot. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. But this is just another review of two of the sneakers I have and how they wear over time and how it is from new until it reach this age and this stage, and they stand up fairly good. They stand up. So just a reminder, always take care of your stuff, clean them, don't just throw them like they get cobwebs, and then the leather dry rots. The part that gets rotted the most is right here. They'll tend to crack, because I have another shoe that crack just like this, but it's not a Gucci. Another shoe that crack around here, similar shoe, but they crack around here. I'm not gonna call the brand. And as you can see, just the heel has a fair wear on it, which is from overtime, from wearing. I have a few scratches here and there, but trust me, they stand up. So you having a pair of these, take care of them, treat them good, clean them, store them in a dust bag, and you keep them out of the sun. Keep them in a place not too cold, not too hot, but mild temperature, and they last you this long. But for this one here, it's a failure. This is a fail for me. Even though it's old, I have it for years, it's a failure compared to other shoes that I've owned. It's a failure because most people I've seen with these, and if you have one, it's just a gold fade. And then when you walk, and if your shoe to touch like this, you see all these marks right here and here. That's from the shoe touching each other, and you just leave a large scratch on both sides. And then the color fades. Over time the color fades, and the leather is so hard wearing. You see. So for me, this, even though it's, as I said, it's old, I'm just doing reviews based on my experiences and what these shoes actually look like from wearing for years. So this is what it looks like years later. So if you remember what they looked like when they were new, this is how they look now, and this is how they look now. So this one is still in pretty good condition. The bottom is still in pretty good condition. Yeah, and always remember, keep your freshener balls in your shoe. I don't think this one has one. I always keep a freshener ball or two in my shoes. So it's just a brief review of two of my sneakers. They're classics, and I'm just reviewing based on how they hold up over the years, what my findings are in terms of downfall, thumbs up. And I didn't like that this one here, the gold fades and it cracks a lot, and I took very good care of my stuff. But this one, I couldn't do nothing to really say keep and care to ensure that it wouldn't be like this. It's just a fail. When they knew they come out, they're nice, but waiting over time, I'm because you got expect of that. But this one faded too fast, too fast. And this one is still going strong, still going strong, still going strong. Still wear it, I still rock it, still get compliments in this, you know. So, as I said in my video, all my videos, please like, share, subscribe, comment. If you see anything or heard anything in my video that's inaccurate, please comment, let me know. Until next time, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you. Out.